Ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. Ebro in the morning, Laura Stylez and Rosenberg. We are live from Las Vegas. Even though Ebro has doubted that we would be sober and able to get anything done, we have managed to. The man himself, Canelo Alvarez, is with us right now. Canelo, how are you, man?
I'm good, thank you.
I got to tell you, man, I'm super excited that you took this fight. I'm very excited. You know, one of my sort of issues with a lot of the big names in boxing over the last decade or two are people avoiding the really compelling, challenging fight. Why did you decide that this was the fight for you?
I think it's a correct moment to do this fight. He's undisputed in his weight class. I'm undisputed in my weight class. Never happened two undisputed fight at the and I think it's the perfect moment to do this fight, and I'm happy to be here.
How big of a challenge are you expecting?
The best. I expect the best Charlo. You know, he have a lot of skills. He know how to box. He's a strong fighter. But you know, I'm being with all kind of fighters, and I'm ready.
Oh, by the way, Laura Stylez just got here. Laura,
Hi.
hey, Laura, this is Canelo.
I am very excited for tonight. Just know everyone from New York City and beyond is super excited, and we're rooting for you tonight. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm ready.
I was just asking about this fight with Charlo in particular because it's so compelling. You've always been a guy who, as big a name as you've become, you've taken on challengers. This one's particularly exciting, like I said, because I think this may be your biggest challenge. But Floyd Mayweather happened very early in your career. Do you have regrets about how early the Floyd fight happened? Do you wish you could have been a little bit more seasoned when you got an opportunity at Floyd Mayweather?
You know, I can say a lot of things, but in that moment, I feel I'm ready to fight him, and I'm ready to beat him, right? And I prepare myself to beat him, but he was the better man that night. He have a lot of experience. He's one of the greats fighters in all time, and I just lose. I just lost, and you know, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot, and that made me feel like I need to be the best one day, and that's why I'm here.
I appreciate that answer and how direct you are. What do you think about the state of boxing right now? We're obviously seeing a big influx. The Paul brothers have done a lot to get a lot of eyeballs back on the sport. Are you a fan of what's happening in boxing right now? Do you think the health of the sport is generally good?
I think boxing is in a great position right now. Made a lot of great fights out there that people enjoy boxing more than before, and I think boxing is in a great position.
I think part of the excitement, though, is that tonight is going to be tomorrow, I'm sorry. Tomorrow is going to be an exceptional fight. But I see a lot of the youth even more pumped up to see you for this fight. So I just think boxing is in an incredible place.
Are you feeling that? Are you feeling a little bit more of like a youth buzz around boxing?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it because, you know, make these kind of fights that people enjoy. And they waiting for this kind of fight for a long time. And I think, and I feel great being involved in this fight.
How long? You're 33 years old. So is Charlo. How long do you plan on doing this?
I don't know. I feel in my prime, and I feel fresh, and I don't know.
As long as you feel good, you're going.
Yeah.
Do you feel, is there a level of pressure over the years? I'm sure you're used to it at this point. I mean, you're a household name in the States, but obviously what you mean to Mexico and the Mexican people is a different sort of thing. Do you feel any level of pressure being such a national treasure to Mexico?
No, I think with discipline and all that kind of stuff I do in boxing, because I know, you know, I love boxing, and I did my best. I do my best, and I try to do my best in boxing, and you know that I had a lot of responsibility. But I think with discipline, I respond to all of that people, because
Right.
it's a lot of history in Mexican boxing.
I'll say.
Of course,
And
of course.
And I'm glad to be here in the top.
You certainly are that. Canelo, thank you for making time. The only thing we ask you before you go, we have to have you take a photo with Juanyto, the tallest Mexican. He looks up to you. He idolizes you. Thank you so much for making time. Good luck on Saturday night.
My pleasure.
We
Thank
are
you.
excited for you. Congratulations on everything.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Canelo.